Okay, are we back? Yeah, there we go. All right. So welcome back, everybody. As you can see, the for some reason our banner is gone. Don't really know why. I haven't made any updates or anything like that, but it's just gone. So actually, if you look on the, I'll go back to the start screen, you can see the schedule text is way different to what it used to be as well. So I loaded it up this morning and it was just vanished. I don't understand it. I tried to get it back and it wasn't having it. So I just whipped up a quick one just so we have something, and I'll probably have to keep doing that until I can figure out what the hell's going on. But yeah, I don't really know what is happening with the OBS, but whatever. Did not go through or something, or maybe it has, and it's just something we're gonna have to live with. So if you remember, last stream was on Friday. We went all the way through the second season, so we're up to the draft, or just about up to the draft in 2021, and we were able to re-sign Elias Pettersson and Thatcher Demko, but we did not have enough to re-sign Quinn Hughes. So that's where we're at. That is where we are at. So as you can tell by the title, we are going to do, or we will be doing, a rebuild, because we need the cap space to re-sign Mr. Hughes. I think, spoilers, I guess, once the next screen comes up, you will be able to see who won the cup. Yeah, if you don't want to know, I guess you'll have to watch the previous stream first and then come back to this one at a later date. But I'm about to spoil that little thing for you in 3, 2, 1. So there you go. We did not make it as far as what we did the previous season. Last season we got up to round 2 and got beaten out by the eventual champs in 6 games. This year we couldn't even get past the first round. We're up against an old nemesis, Chicago Blackhawks, and looking at the teams, we should have beaten them reasonably easily. And we got destroyed in 5 games. So a rebuild is going to be, it was always on the cards anyway, in terms of needing the cap space to re-sign Quinn. So we'd be thinking about moving out PK Subban, and that was probably about the only move I was looking at, either moving out Subban and probably Markstrom, because Demko would be ready to go. However, given our destruction at the hands of the Blackhawks, I'm more open actually to moving a few more guys. The first guy there was our leading point scorer, but I'm willing to move him. I'm willing to move Subban and Markstrom, as I said. I'm also willing to move TJ Brody and maybe even Travis Hamonic. Basically anybody who I think needs to be moved. So I did go ahead and we did put a few guys on our little watch list here, mostly defensemen, as you will see. So the first guy that we've got is Filip Hronek. I don't think we'll be able to get him. as a replacement for PK Subban. I'd love to get him, but I don't think it's going to happen. His trade value is a bit too high for us, so I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Plus, Detroit will probably be trying to re-sign him, if they haven't already. Noah Dobson over on the Islanders would not be a bad shout either. It says he might fit in on defensive pairing 2, all power play and all PK. So that would be a very handy guy to have. 2 years left at sub 1 million, so he's still on his rookie deal. But I don't believe the Islanders would be willing to part with that. Dante Fabro, likewise, over on Nashville. Defensive pairing 2, but that's it. 1 year left. So we're thinking, oh, okay, here's the guy. This is the guy we want. Is that our cat? Abby? You're right. Hang on a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. She just did a really weird meow that I hadn't heard her do that before, so I was a little bit concerned, but I think she's alright. She's, I did put a little table in front of the window. I think she's a little confused about that. Actually, let me move that a bit for her so she can actually still do what she usually does. Hang on a sec, I'll be back again. Yeah, I put the table there with a little towel on that she likes, and we put it in front of the doorway. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to jump up on there now that I've got the door open and she can sort of sunbathe, essentially. That's my plan. But I think she's kind of freaked out about it because, of course, it's new. Yeah, we'll see. But as I said, so Dante Fabro, possibility. Now, his contract is due. And he would be the guy I would like. Vince Dunn on the Blues, also not too shabby. I think he's on a deal as well, right? Yeah, it's 5 years left at 4 mil. So that would be, I think, if I'm doing this, personally, I'd like Josh Morrissey. But if we take Morrissey, Winnipeg probably don't want to give that up. But we would also only be saving 0.75 mil if he's going to replace TJ Brody. So I don't think there's any point. I think the best bet is to take Vince Dunn. Now, St. Louis did make the playoffs. So, and of course, they didn't win the cup, obviously. Colorado did. So there's a possibility there that we might be able to just do a swap. TJ Brody for Vince Dunn, straight up. That's what I'm thinking. Esa Lindell over on Dallas is another one. But again, only 1.2 mil. If we're going to have a full-blown sale here, I want as much cap space as possible. And Vince Dunn on 4 mil is the guy. Matt Dumba, right-handed, possible replacement for PK Subban, saving of 3 mil there. So we do have some options. Mikhail Sergachev, similar thing. We don't know how he fits in though. And his contract isn't too shabby either, 4.3 mil. So maybe there is an option there, but the problem is he's on Tampa. Not that that's a problem. I don't have any problem trading to Tampa Bay, but I don't think they have the cap space in order to just do a swap. So if you see there, we currently have a cap space of nearly 4 mil. If we have a look at St. Louis, they have a cap space of 5.4, so they can afford TJ Brody. I don't believe Tampa can. Oh, Tampa have 4 mil. Tampa have 4 mil. But they also have to re-sign Braden Coburn and Brett Coleman. Is it Brett Coleman? Blake Coleman. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Blake? Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to get my hands on Mikhail Sergachev. 22-year-old defender. Probably a top 4. Had, what's that, 31 points in 22 minutes per game. And what did Vince Dunn do? 29 points in 20 and a half. So, much of a muchness. Both two-way defenders, both shoot left-handed. So that's where I'm thinking, either Vince Dunn or Mikhail Sergachev. Yeah. Forwards, I don't really think there is much we can do here. If we have a look at our forwards, with the exception of Blake Nelson, I think now is the time to do this. So what I'm planning on doing is moving Nemesnikov up to that top line. He can play alongside Petey and Besser. Try and find a better second line for Horvat. So I think we're going to try and move to Foley, and we're going to try and move Nelson. That's what we're going to try and do. Oh, Chartier's a 80 overall now, is he? Is he really? Left-handed center playmaker. Maybe he's the guy we need on that left side. I don't think so, though. Third line is probably going to be the same. I'm thinking of re-signing Travis Zajac. And I don't know about Brett Ritchie. I really don't. Brandon Tanev, two-way forward, fourth line. Could potentially have him instead of Tyler Mott, maybe. Although that's a big contract. I think I want to move that. I think we need to move Tanev. As well. I just saw that number. So yeah, so we'll move Tanev, assuming we can. To Foley, if we can. Brock Nelson, if we can. Subban, maybe. TJ Brody, probably. And Jacob Markstrom. So that's my plan. And in terms of Jacob Markstrom, we got a couple options for that. I narrowed it down. There's two teams in particular, Detroit and Calgary. So that's what I got. Calvin Pickard over on Detroit. He was their backup guy. Played 32 games. Their other guy was... I honestly don't remember who their other guy was. But I was looking at Pickard because he's younger. That was the only reason. I had a pretty good thing for him. And he is probably listed as a backup. And the other one is Elvis Merzlikins over on Calgary, who I don't think Calgary have a actual starter. They've got Dave Rittich, but I don't know if he's listed as a starter in this or not. Regardless, I wouldn't mind taking that. And of course, Markstrom left for Calgary in real life. So in that way, it kind of makes sense. The downside is Calgary did not make the playoffs. They weren't even close to making the playoffs this season. So I don't know if Markstrom would agree to that, which is why I've added in Detroit's. Cap-wise, not much really. They've both not been extended. Actually, that's a good point. Have these guys been extended? Fabro has been extended. So there you go, 5 mil. That's a lot of cap space, eh? Or a big upgrade in contract from sub 1 to just over 5. All right. But yeah, the two I would like, Lindell, Vince Dunn and Mikhail Sergachev would be the guys I would be interested in going after. Particularly Sergachev, given how young he is at 22 versus Dunn at 24. But I don't know. Maybe we do go after Vince Dunn because he's probably got a bit more experience. And I'm going to keep Reichel on here because I honestly think he'd be pretty good for us on the... I know it says forward line 1. I wouldn't mind getting him for that forward line 2. Unless we move what's his name? Nemesnikov. But I think his trade value is way less than what Brock Nelson's is. So that's why I've got Raquel on there. The other one is Alex Kerfoot. Potential there as a playmaker. Forward line 1 as well, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. Jesper Bratt wouldn't be a pretty decent one over on New Jersey. I thought they had another guy as well. Nikita Gusev, yeah, there you go. Right-handed, left wing, second line, all penalty kill, but that's the problem. It just says all penalty kill. So, whereas I think Jesper just says top 6. So possibility that he would fit in anywhere. But then we need a better sniper. And of course, the guy we're looking at for in terms of sniping, I still wouldn't mind trying to get Jesse Puljujarvi over on Edmonton. How many shots did he take last year? He only had 10.5 minutes of ice time. Took 100 shots. So he's not really a shooter, is he? The thing is, our second line played pretty good. Which is why the only thing I'm looking at is maybe going after Raquel and putting him in instead of Brock Nelson. And then it'd just be who has better face-offs, either him or Petey. Looks like Petey does, eh? 67. I think Petey's in the mid to high 70s. But we'd have 2 right-handed shots on that first line. Whatever. It's an option for us. So that's where we are at. Let's see if we lose anybody to retirement. Hopefully not. I don't think we have anybody really there. Oh, yeah, the other thing I forgot. The guys we're probably looking for in terms of... Do I have a watch list here? I don't. Hang on. All eligible. Scouted players. No. Do I have anyone pinned? Maybe I don't have anyone pinned. Oh, well, whatever. I'm pretty sure I had some guys who I am looking at. Is it draft board? Maybe it's draft board. Yeah, okay. So these are the 2 guys that I have on the watch list. Lambos is going roughly 13th. Good little player. left-handed defenseman. Probably a defensive defenseman, similar to Mark-Edward Vlasic there, 3 years away. I do like him. I think it says he's a two-way defenseman. But going 13th, I don't think we'll be able to trade up for that. Now this guy we might be able to get. Wakabayashi. Right-handed two-way defenseman as well. Played in the Liga, A+ League. 7 points, 14.5 minutes ice time. We might be able to get him if we can keep our first round pick. Weakness is teammate utilization, but he's only 18. Offensive instincts, balance, foot speed's good. Similar playstyle to Matthias Ekholm, 3 years away. Pinch cycle. So that's who we're probably looking at, and we're currently scouting him. I think that's what it said. So let's see, as I mentioned, are we losing anybody to retirement? I don't think we will, because we should have a few guys here. So let's have a look. Let's go sort by games played, shall we? Marian Hossa retiring, Ron Hainsey. Actually, let's go forwards first. Hossa, Pominville, Nathan Horton, Brodziak, Patrick Eves, Mark Letestu, Dave Clarkson, Maxime Lapierre, Condra, Skilly, Bergfors, Skill? I honestly don't know how to pronounce that. Kennedy, Anderson, Haley, Street, Seagal, Clune, sorry, Smith, Philippe Dupuis, Brandon Sutter, no, Brett Sutter. Brandon's was our guy, yeah, whoops. Tesh Ritola, Steve Pinizzotto, Matsumoto, Watanen, Halmo, and that's it. Defensively, I think it said Ron Hainsey was one guy. Dan Hamhughes, Hainsey, Jonathan Erickson, Hunwick, Manning, Prosser, Blum. Ooh. Oh, okay. I thought Gustafsson was the other guy for some reason. Termina, Timonen, Heshka, Breen, Fortunas, Caddick, Piskula. Any goalies? Victor Fast, Anu Toivonen, and Brad Thiessen. Okay. So we didn't lose anybody. Good to know. I guess that means we can probably try and re-sign Brandon Dubinsky, maybe. Retired players that are now scouts, Pominville, Erickson, and Ron Hainsey. Okay, so we have the draft class here. So we're gonna... Sorry, the draft interview from the draft class. So let's have a look at what we got. So we are scouting... Oh, not scouting. We're basically going to be picking somewhere in here, right? Yeah. So we don't know anything about this guy. Mats Alfredsson. Possibly a grinder. 17 years old. I'm going to take a punt on him. Let's interview him. I'm going to go play style. Just so we know what he is. Because we don't know what he is. Power forward. Strong forward who likes to drive to the net while wearing down the other team's defenseman. Okay. We're not going to go readiness. That's fine. Let's go personality. And we'll go strengths again. Consummate professional, get along with everybody. Okay, sweet. Let's go over to what his strengths are. I'm guessing his strengths are driving to the net. That's what he said, right? Physicality. Oh, he likes his shot. I feel I can nail the shot better than most and put it in the net from my own end if I wanted to. There you go. It's an option there that we might be able to take if we can keep our pick. Left wing power forward. Always useful. I think we should probably try and scout a defenseman, eh? We don't know anything about this guy. Stillman. The scout rank is listed as 19. CS ranking is 23. So he's on the way up. His previous CS ranking was 28. So who is someone who has dropped? None of these guys have really dropped, eh? There's Wakabayashi, yeah. Oh, defensive defenseman, Kostinen, sorry. How's his thing? Pinch and shoot. Similar style, Larry Murphy. Okay. Defensive defenseman. We don't really need to scout him because he's got that. I'm just going to scout him because he looks interesting. Is there any other defensemen here? Not really, I don't think, is there? Alright, well, we should probably scout one of these guys. Because we're probably going to be getting one of these guys, I suppose. Zach Bolduc. We don't know anything really about him. He dropped a bit, eh? He was 23rd and now he's 27th. So let's talk to this guy, Colin Takashi. Don't really know anything about him either. So what's his greatest strength? His skating. Okay, so he's quick. And agile. Personality, playstyle. Let's go playstyle. We think he's a playmaker. Let's see how that goes. Competent at both ends. So two-way forward. Yep, two-way forward. And let's do the personality. See how we're going with that, eh? Consummate professional and gets along with everybody. Okay, so I think we can interview one more guy, right? I think you get 3. Yeah, 2 of 3. So we've interviewed him. We interviewed Alfredson. And who else should we maybe go after? Maybe Bolduc as a center? Wouldn't be bad. I guess we can do that, eh? He's sort of stabilized, eh? 28, 27. So scout rank has him listed at 36, though. Let's see. Let's scout this guy. Personality. First thing first. Are you the consummate professional? Like the other two are. High standards for himself and the team. I want to win at all costs. So his personality is listed as passionate. Nice. Playstyle. What are you? Competent at both ends, so two-way forward. Alright. And let's see what his biggest strengths are. His silky smooth hands. Okay. Fair enough. So we've got 3 different players on that regard. They're probably 3 years away, would be my guess. So I wonder if we can pin him, and Alfredson was the other one. So let's see. We'll try and see if we can do this, eh? So let's go forward. Actually, no. We will save first. Did we check the awards? I don't remember if we checked the awards. I'll do that real quick. I think we did. Art Ross, Nate McKinnon had a real good year. Yeah, I think we might have, so it doesn't matter. So let's go forward another day. And we're up to the draft. So trade block, we definitely need to edit that. Nemesnikov is on the trade block. No. Our firsts are on the trade block. Absolutely not. Surplus. We are not getting rid of our first or second. I don't mind giving up thirds and later. But we want to do a rebuild. We are keeping our firsts and seconds. right now. So this is a surplus. So we have forwards. Actually, no, it'd be defensemen, wouldn't it? Defensemen probably over the age of 27. I think that means stature is safe, and we'll go up to that. Salary maximum, we will go back down to 10, because I know Subban's at 9. Alright, so we're good. So this is the surplus, what we have too much of. We also have too many goalies. How old is Markstrom? Well, how old is Markstrom? Well, Demko's still got some thingying to do, so I'm guessing Markstrom should be up to there. So we'll do that. Salary, I think, was pretty decent. So there you go. So then we're looking at forwards. And I'm just going to go forward over the age of... oh, whoops. Okay, we're just going to go all the way up here. So we'll go up to there. Over the age of 26, so anybody not on there now. On a decent deal, we'll go down to 10 mil. So that's fine. There you go, that's what we're going to go. Any forwards over the age of 26, any defense over the age of 27, any goalies over the age of 27. That's what our thing is. We're putting Subban on. We are putting Brock Nelson on. And we are putting on probably Brody. Or do we want Markstrom? We'll put Brody on. There you go. Now obviously they're going to be annoyed that they got put on the trade block, and that's fine. But we do need to do something. We need to have cap space to sign Quinn Hughes, who's asking, by the way, for about 12 mil now. Right, offer a trade. Oh, sorry, find a trade. Find a trade. Is anybody interested in anything here? So if we go PK Subban, anybody interested at all? No trades found, okay. Brock Nelson. Oh, Giordano. And a third. Jared Spurgeon. Victor Rask. Barbashev. Ooh, what is Barbashev? We don't know. Did he play in the AHL? Or the NHL? He played in the NHL. 20 points. What's his face-offs like? 45%, so not brilliant. Okay. Interesting. Do we want that? Because we could probably... Hang on. Is his, has he been extended? He's not been extended. Okay. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Because we could probably flip him. And we get 2/3 out of it. One this year. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to accept that. No, I'm not. I'm not going to accept that. We need to move TJ Brody. I completely forgot about that. So let's have a look now. TJ Brody. No trades found. Okay, that's who we're going to. Okay, what about... Jacob Markstrom. Does anybody want Jacob? He's 31. No trades found. Okay. So if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do this ourselves. We'll wait for Buffalo to take the pick, of course, because they should do it around 30 seconds, right? So we're going to have to do this ourselves. After this stream, I'm hoping to start recording the next episode in our F1 Manager thing. I've got one more to go, which will go up on Wednesday. And yeah, then I need to do one so it can be released Saturday, I guess. So who are Buffalo going to take? Come on, Buffalo, hurry up. Well, Abby is currently sitting on the table now. That I just put up there, so I guess she kind of likes that. She can peer out the window. Oh, they took Ratty. Okay, anyway, we are going to offer a trade. So, first things first. Calgary. So Calgary for the goalies. So as you can see, they have Dave Rittich and Elvis Merzlikins as the two guys here. Got no trade value. They need to re-sign somebody. So Rittich didn't have a terrible year. 0.9. And he was a 9.22, but Rittich played a lot more games. So my thinking is that we take Merzlikins, but the other option, as I said, was Detroit. Jonathan Bernier, okay, there you go, that's the other guy. Now he's got 1 year left as well. But we don't know what he is. We don't know what he is. So, I would be... Well, hang on. Do they actually want Markstrom? They do not. Does Calgary want Markstrom? Calgary does not want him either. Ooh, Colorado. Not Colorado, what are you? Carolina want him. They have Mrazek and James Reimer. Mrazek is listed as a starter, and so is Jim Reimer. A 906. The problem is he might want a decent amount of money here. I wonder if we should take Reimer for a year. Goals against, not too shabby. We've got the experience there. LA are coming up to their pick, I can see that. Maybe we do try and take Reimer for Markstrom and then maybe a draft pick. See what LA do here. There we go, pick is in. They take McCarty, a right wing sniper, elite potential. So where is... Could we get the ninth overall pick? Probably not. Winnipeg want to, Dallas want to give that up. Where is Carolina? Carolina have the 24th overall pick. We could probably swing that. Oh, hang on. Back. Offer a trade. So if we go back to Carolina here. What were they listed as? They were listed as a hopeful. They had a pretty decent season, I thought. So let's do this. Do we want Reimer or do we want Mrazek? I think we'd probably go after Reimer. Particularly given that they want to give him up and they want Markstrom. So I'm willing to do that. I would be also willing to take your draft pick because you want to give it up. It did say they wanted to give it up, didn't they? Oh, well, let's try that. Reimer and a first for Markstrom. Trade accepted. Sweet. Okay. So that's phase one out of the way. Multiple morale changes for trading away Markstrom. That's fine. Demko will grow into that role. The next one was the St. Louis Blues. Was it not? Where the hell are they? There they are. Okay, I would like... Well, hang on. Do they want him? If they don't want him, then there's no point. They do want him. Okay. So that's an easy one then. Or easier. They'd be over the cap space, but that's fine. Because we will be taking some back here. Straight up, that probably will work. And it has. So... TJ Brody gone. Vince Dunn on the team. And now, do we do what we said we were going to do? Detroit, how much cap space do Detroit have? They have a fair bit. They have a fair bit. They also have Ryan Pulock, who we know probably will fit. So I'd be willing to take Pulock for PK Subban here. They don't want him, but I would be willing to do that because they get a defenseman they don't have to worry about a contract until next year. And we would be saving a little bit of money. He's not as good. Oh, Montreal are about to take their pick. Let's see if we can maybe actually... Yeah, better get out of that, eh? Since Montreal are about to pick. Let's see who they take. Come on, Montreal, you got 10 seconds. There you go. Blackburn, we know nothing about him. Absolutely nothing. So, where were we? Detroit, right? I want Pulock because I think that's who we might have been trying to go after last year, if you remember. So I wouldn't mind doing that. Ooh, has Hronek got a contract extension? He's not been extended. Cholowski has. Is he a righty? Cholowski's a lefty. Hronek is a righty. If we did that, we'd probably have to give up there. Then they don't want to give him up, so I don't think that's worth... Madison Bowie. Two-way defender. Defensive pairing to right-handed. 26 years old. I still think... Oh, Robbie Fabry. Left-handed. Forward line 1. Forward line 1? What? Oh, okay, yeah, we're not on that, are we? Forgot. We're not on defenseman. So I would... Oh, Joel Edmondson, not too shabby. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can go after Ryan Pulock here. How old is he? He's 26. He had 32-point season and plays about 27 minutes a night. Subban, probably a similar thing. Oh no, that's right, we pushed him down a bit, yeah. So he had more points. 6 years older. We might be able to afford to keep him, actually. Do we keep PK Subban for a year? For a year. We might be able to. So if that's the case, who has Duclair? He's a right winger, isn't he? Who has Duclair? I will find it. Columbus do. So I went back to Columbus, eh? So I wouldn't mind maybe trading Tyler Toffoli for that. Straight up. They want him. And then maybe we can go after Raquel for that second line, maybe. That might be worth it, eh? And then move Nemesnikov up to that top line. and change Petey over to a two-way forward. Or do we try and find a right-handed guy? Let's see. Are Edmonton wanting to give away Puljujarvi? Do they want Toffoli? What's their cap space like? Edmonton have enough cap space. Alright, so let's see. What's Jesse Puljujarvi's contract like? Don't want to give him up. Of course they don't want to give him up. He's got 2 years left at $1.5 million. He's only 23. Do they want Tyler Toffoli? Probably not. They do not. So that would probably go through, but they don't want him. So I think Columbus makes sense here. So we're going to go sniper for sniper here. We are going to go Duclair for Toffoli. Now that is about right. So I'm going to say yes. Trade accepted. Alright, so there's Duclair. And then the other one probably was Anaheim. Do they want Brock Nelson? If they don't want Brock Nelson, then forget about it. They do. Okay, so this, in theory, should work. Now, they obviously don't want to give him up. So we'll probably have to overpay a little bit here. But see, I like his contract, right? Another year at 3.8 mil. Yes, please. That's going to be pretty close. Trade rejected. Okay, so they don't want to do that. Do we have anybody that they want that we'd be willing to give up here? Höglander is a no. I didn't check Brandon Tanev. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this to go through here. So if I go a draft pick, I'd be willing to go a third. Rejected. Still too far off. Okay, so we'll come back to Anaheim since the next pick's about to go. Roy or Wah. So let's find a trade for Brandon Tanev. He's a left winger, isn't he? I think he's a left winger. Yeah, he is. Where the hell is he? There he is. Let's see. Any trades at all? None found. He is listed a fourth line. I wonder if we could move him to a power forward. If we say we keep him and move Tyler Mott. Okay. Anaheim and Carolina. I'd be willing to do that if we can move and keep Tanev. Alright, fine, we'll do that. We'll do that. I still want Raquel though. I keep calling him Raquel. It's Raquel, isn't it? So we know that Nelson and a third do not fit. So we also have two picks now, two first picks. Do they want a second? They do want a second. I'd be willing to give up a second next year, and maybe one of our thirds. Now this is an overpay, I know that. I'll go Rangers one, I think. But I really do want him for that contract. There you go. Okay, so we got Raquel. Jeez. On this team now. So we've saved a bit of cap space there. We lost a bit of cap space with Tanev. Sorry, with Mott going and Tanev being brought in. About 2 mil. And about 1 mil with Toffoli. Did we get Pulock? Or we still got... No, we don't. Do Detroit want him? I think they did, didn't they? They do not. But they probably want to give up. They probably want to give him up because he's not signed with them yet. We don't know his trade value, do we? I wonder if we could just make that deal. Would that, like, work straight up? Oh. Okay, there you go. That works straight up. Okay, so PK Subban is now off the team. So this is a completely different looking lineup now. So we've moved the guys that we wanted to move. And we should have enough cap space to sign Quinn Hughes now. So they take Wong. We do have a first. So let's go to Sim2 pick. I wonder where that guy's going to go. Where did he go? Lambos went 14th. Do we still have those guys that we want on here, on our watch list? We had 5, if you remember, and we're down to 3 now. Alfredson went, the left wing power forward. So we got Takashi, Bolduc, and Wakabayashi. Okay, so what do we got here? Have we got any gems? Is that a thing in this game? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. So Churgill is still there. So is Stillman. So is Krinkvik, Takashi, Bolduc. Two-way forward. He was listed as a 23rd, and now he's dropped to 27. He's gone up a bit though, hasn't he? From 30th up to 25. Maybe we should take a punt on Chase Stillman. A right-handed shot from the Sudbury Wolves. Put up 87 points. Okay. Whoops. What league is that? C minus. Okay. Teammate utilization is his weakness. That's all we know about him. Let's take a punt on him, shall we? What is Takashi? Similar playstyle, we don't know. ETA, we don't know. ETA 2 years for Bolduc. Takes winning seriously, has an incredible drive to win, but loyalty is a concern. So it's either going to be Takashi or Stillman. They look to both be a two-way forward. Takashi put up 48 points in 18 minutes per game. Stillman, same thing, put up 80. You know what? We're going to take Stillman. That's a no-brainer. We're going to take Stillman. And we have another pick. So let's see what we can do with this. I think we were going after a defenseman, I thought, weren't we? Where is he? Do we go after Wakabayashi? I like him because he's in an A+ league. 14.5 minutes. I'd be willing to do that. Plus you got the pinch cycle. So yeah, a right-handed shot, I'd be willing to take a punt on him. So we're going to do that. We don't know their overall, obviously. We've made our trades. So let's go. See what we have. No pinned players left, of course. We've scouted 2 guys. So let's see who is available that we have scouted. Brent Clark, 19 points. Leadership ability is his strength. 19 points in 22 minutes. 65 ranking is where he is. Alright, so let's see. Anybody jump out here? He had a point in an A+ league, eh? Simon Robertson. No one's... Oh, 3 points there for Dmitry Nikitin. Offensive defenseman? Is he really? Offensive instincts, foot speed, and passing ability. Weakness, none. Goal scoring. Oh, whoops, sorry. EDA, 4 years. Pinch, shoot. As an offensive defenseman. That was not too shabby, but we already have an offensive defenseman in Quinn. So I don't think that'd be worth it, but this guy up here wasn't too bad, was he? He's a right-handed shot. We don't know anything about him, but I'd be willing to take a punt on him. Brant Clark from the Barrie Colts. Yeah, sure. Welcome to the team, Brant. Sim options next round. Brett Harrison's being shopped around. Dallas. Radko Gudas has been traded to Montreal, among others. Probably draft picks. So we're in round 4. I think we might go potential now, shall we? So we're up to basically early hundreds. It's 107 here. Did we take a punt on him? Sammy Michaela. Played 15 minutes. Sorry, 15 games. 10 minutes per game. We have no idea what he's like. Dump, balanced, energy block. Maybe. Alright, let's take a punt on him then. 1 bar and elite. Who knows? I think we're up to round 5. Yes, we are. Oh, somebody got traded to Carolina, I think that was. So we got this guy, Delamont. He's a left-handed defenseman in the QMJ. Pinch shoot, possibly. 5 years. He's 19 years old. Noah Delamont. Okay. 169. What ranking are we up to? Try this. 140. Okay. Left-handed defenseman. A goalie? Did we take a goalie? How good was he? He didn't play. Okay, brilliant. Marku Kontanen. Left-handed defenseman. Defensive defenseman, possibly. Weakness is offense. Offensive consistency. NHL ready is 4 years. Potential for pinch and shoot. Do we take him? See if we can maybe put him on the second line, maybe. As a defensive guy. Said 4 years, right? Yeah, that might work, actually. 18 years old. Basically has a penalty minute per game. He's a +1. No points though. You know what? I'd be willing. Let's take a gamble on him. Let's take a gamble on Cotton. Yeah, Johansson's been dealt to the Hurricanes. Intriguing. Pick 180. Are we in round 6 now? Yes, we are. Alright, I'm just going to sim the trade, I think. So we'll sim the draft and we'll see what we get. Probably nothing. So we sign... Oh, we did get Delamont. There you go. Noah Delamont. Bayard and Pinchuk is what the AI scouted for us. So, advance a day and see now. We should be able to... Oh, we got to re-sign all our coaches. Okay. We'll figure that out, I think. Oh, and the scouts as well. Okay. We'll do that. But first things first. I think we need to try and see if we can re-sign Mr. Hughes. That's the big one for us right now. Cap space is a lot. Okay, so we're fine. What does he want? He wants 12 mil. Alright, 12 mil at an 85% discount. I can get him at 10.5. Ooh. 4 year, hang on. What's PD's contract? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years. Same with Dunn, same with Nemesnikov. Do we try... What about 11? If I can get him for under 10, that'd be great. 11.65, eh? Got the calculator out here. For 10 mil. What do you reckon? 5 years, 10 mil deal for Quinn Hughes. 2 years, sorry, 2 mil per year more than PD. For an extra year, I'd possibly be willing to do that. Basically, I could get him for that, technically. But I think we'll give him a 10 mil. If he doesn't accept that, we'll go to 4 years at 10 mil. So let's try that. Who else is contract due? Actually, let's go forwards first. Okay, so Dubinsky wants to re-sign, so does Reed Boucher. Does he want a two-way deal? He does. Okay, that's an easy one. Josh Bailey. Two-way deal for a year, yes. Brett Ritchie does not want to be re-signed, so that's fine, he's gone. Frederick Goudreau. Frederick? I think it's Frederick. Wants a 1 year deal. I'll give him 2 actually. And I'll give him 0.8. 2-way deal. That's fine. We might be able... Nah, he's fine, isn't he? He's not going to be able to grow much. Gadjevich, Reed Duke. We got to sign Hoglander, so we'll do that right now. We'll go back to 8.7. We'll go 0.9 at 3 years. We also have to sign these two guys. Bottom 6 potential for him. What is he listed as? Left-handed two-way forward. 75. It's not terrible. And a left-wing power forward, Ethan Keppen. This guy seems to be a bit better though. Murray. Left-wing power forward, but maybe we should sign these guys. He's listed as top 9, whereas the other guy does say AHL top 6, so let's try it. Let's re-sign him. Give him that 3-year deal because it's a rookie deal, rookie contract. Likewise, 3 years. Petrus Palmu, right-wing sniper, I believe. Yeah, Goldobin has signed, right, yeah. So we don't really need Palmu if we have like a Goldobin or something like that, right? So I'm going to get rid of Palmu. What did he do for us? Played 3 games. had a goal in 7 shots. 20 minutes of ice time. I don't think we really need him though, do we? Then these guys are Lucas Jasic. Don't think we really need him, eh? I'm gonna release him, don't need him. Oh, whoop. Oh well, whatever. I'm also going to release Palmu. I don't think we need him. So that's the forwards done. So let's go defenseman. Russell does not want to be brought back. Bergman and Rafferty do, so does Siemens. All these guys do. But Wu is going to be playing. These guys we don't need to sign yet. Pulock we do. What does he want? 5-year deal? We could get him on 4, but that'd be the same thing as Quinn then, wouldn't it? So 5.65 for Ryan Pulock. I'd be willing to do that. That is 4.8, so I can get him for 5 mil. Half as much as Quinn. 5 years at 5 mil. I'd be willing to do that. It's a saving of 4 mil from, actually we could get him. That would make him 32. And that contract is still applicable. He's only 26. 5 would make him up to 31. Do we want 5 years or 6 years? He wants 6. I'm going to give him 5. Because that matches with Quinn. So he's an RFA. So I'm going to release him. We don't really care about him. So Jet Wu is going to be playing now. So is Sortner, so is Chatfield. So what do we got here? So a righty, a lefty, a righty. Okay. So we need another righty and a lefty here. Another righty and 2 lefties, sorry. So Bergman we could probably play as a righty. Rafferty. Do we want Bergman or a Rafferty here? Potential 7th defenseman. Potential top 6 defenseman. What is he listed as? Rafferty is a 2-way, so is Bergman, so it does not matter. I honestly think Bergman's the better guy here. So I'd be willing to do 2 years, yes. So then we need lefties. I think he's a lefty. Defensive defenseman. Yeah, I'd be willing to take him if he wants a 2-way deal. And he does. I'd be willing to give him 2 years, actually. But he only wants 1. I'll give him 2. I'll give him a little bit more money. 0.75. Then we need another lefty. Tevez or Bystrom. Defensive defenseman or a 2-way. Well, we do have a defensive defenseman in Simmons, which we just offered. So maybe the 2-way defender makes more sense here. So I'm going to take Tevez. 2 years. Sounds good. So in theory, we got these 3 guys, and we got these 3 guys here. So thing is, I don't know if Sortner's going to grow. His list is depth, so maybe... What is Sortner? Sortner is a lefty, so maybe we should take Bystrom. I don't know. Let's have a look at goalies. Okay, so Fakali does want to re-sign, so we'll re-sign... Actually, no, we won't. Silvos is re-signed already. So he might be able to be our backup. So we could run probably with Silovs, sorry, and Kelly, or Kylie in net. Jim Reimer, what does he want? 1.4 mil. Louis Domingue. Oh. He wants a two-way deal. Intriguing. Well, if that's the case, we're going to sign Reimer for a year. 1.4 mil. Hang on, he did want that, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Okay, so 1.4 mil, I could probably get him for 1.3. Just for a year. How did Fakali go for us? 44 games played, 38. He was better. He won more, but yeah, I think we're going to run with Kelly here. So I think we might be saying goodbye to Fakali. Oh, do we run with both of them? Maybe we do run with both of them again. 1 year, two-way, sure. I think we're saying goodbye to Louis Domingue, unfortunately. Defenseman. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go forward. Oh, we got our coaches, don't we? We got our coaches that we definitely do need to re-sign. So, these 4 guys are getting re-signed. So he wants 2.38 mil, 4 years. I'll give him 2.95, or just about. Associate coach wants 0.3931. I'll give him 940. I mean, I don't have a problem with our guys here. I do have a problem with him, though. Maybe we try and find a better goalie coach here. Give him that. Yeah, I might have to think about that. We might find a better goalie coach. Who is these guys? Okay, so we'll keep him. Salary wants 202. We'll give him a little bit more. Give him 10 grand more. Bisic. Same thing here. Because I don't have a problem with our scouts here. The scouts are doing a decent enough job for us. We got 3 more there, and just those 3. Okay, so we'll keep our scouts as they are, I think. They're all taking 6-year deals so far. Okay, we are good. So let's go forward. And hopefully we get a whole bunch of people signed. Quinn Hughes is re-signed. So is Hoglander. Okay, Reimer is not. Neither is Pulock. Okay. So Hughes, Goudreau, Boucher, Bailey, Tevez, Simmons, Bergman, Fakali, Keppen. Oh, that's his first contract, so he's real happy. So is Carson Fott. Hoglander. Okay, so I'm going to go forward another day, see if we can sign. Okay, so our head coach is back. So is one of those guys. So is he. One of our scouts is back. So there's another one. And another one. So it looks like we're going to get most of these guys back. Let's go forward to the 29th. Okay, so we want Pulock. So he did not like the 5 years. He wanted 6. So we'll give him what he wants. Even though I disagree with it. We'll give him what he wants. So he wants 6 years. I can still get him at 5 mil, right? Or maybe I should get him at, maybe I should try it like 5.25. Because we are saving a bit with the other guy. I'll try 5.25. So it's a little bit more money. It's what the contract length was. So Jim Reimer, we'll give him the 1.4 then. 1.4 for a year. That's what he wants. So we'll see. Reimer has re-signed. And that is it. He wants more money. He wants more money. Okay. That's fair enough. Okay. We're going to have to save this then, aren't we? Because if we can't get him, then we can't get him. So maybe we're going to have to give him 5.5, maybe? Becca Rene's declined all speculation and has told our sources he is still on the market. Rangers have re-signed Pavel Buchnevich. You right there, Abby? Oh yeah? You're just looking at me. Minnesota and Jonas Brodin have come to terms. So we want Pulock. So maybe we should just give him what he wants. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, it's Hamannik's contract. I was looking at Hamannik and thought, wait, Dunn's on 4.5 mil. No, he's not. All right, let's. So we didn't like 5 mil. So let's try 5.5 then. 5.5 for 6 years, buddy. Let's try that. I am going to. I'm going to release Bystrom. And I'm going to re-sign Brogan Rafferty here. Just for a year. So Russell is gone. Richie's gone. So we're going to need a left wing power forward, I guess. No one is there. And Dubinsky. Do we keep Dubinsky? What was he? Probably going to be... Oh, he's got pretty good thing there. And we have Rakel. So he... How much does he want? He only wants a year, then that's fine. Bottom 6 exact. What does he want for a year? He's 35. That's the same age as what Zajac is. You know what? I'm going to say no to that. Because we might be able to pick up a guy who could be better. What is his face-offs like? 76. Do we move him up? Listed as depth. Maybe we don't need to. We could have him as depth and go with that maybe. But then we would also have Dubinsky as a backup guy. Yeah, okay. We'll go him as... We'll give him a year, and we'll give him 1.1 mil. Okay, so he is going to be there for us. Oops, hang on. Is he a lefty or righty? He is a lefty, okay. He's listed as a playmaker. So we've got nobody on the left wing who is there. Nobody on the right wing because Richie's gonna be gone, so is Russell. Rafferty, we are given a deal. And same with Pulock. In goalies, I think we're saying goodbye to Louis Domingue. Alright. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Hopefully we get Pulock. There we go. Dubinsky re-signed. Ryan Pulock re-signed. So the 5.5 mil worked. So we gain, or help out by 3.5 mil to Subban's contract. Important to me that I get what I want for the duration, so it's easy. Rafferty's re-signed, and that's it. So yeah, I don't care about that goalie coach. We're gonna see if we can find somebody to take this on here. These are all head coaches. B. Okay, so is there any AHL? I wouldn't mind, like, what's his goalie thing like here? There's defenseman. Generalists. Do we have anyone who is a goalie? Goalies. Here we go. Teaching specialty, yeah. So I'm going to take him. I don't want him for AHL. I want him for that. I'm going to give him a decent amount of money, though. I'm going to give him 700 grand here in the hope that he accepts. Now we have a look for contracts. So I'm going to go forward a day. So we need a backup goalie, essentially. So let's do that first. Well, Mrazek is listed as a starter. That's fine. So is Mozlikins. So we probably could have grabbed him. Oh, well, there you go. We could pick up Eddie Lack. Bring him back. Could we do that? Do we want to bring back the Lack man? Does anybody want him? Nobody wants him. You know what? How much money do we have? 8 mil. Okay, we're good. Let's bring him back for a year. Eddie Lack can be our reserve goalie for this team. We need a third line right winger, apparently. Who do we got? Brendan Gallagher, two-way forward. Jacob Vrana to RFA. Oh, RFA, okay. Kovalchuk back on the thing. Josh Lievo. Jesper Fast. Oh, Alex Chason. Power forward. 30 years old. Fits in on forward line 1. Okay, that's not going to be great. Ooh, Josh Anderson. Nobody's interested in him. Power forward. Doesn't fit in. Wouldn't be bad. Ah, here we go. Wayne Simmons. We think he fits on pretty good. Forward line 4. Okay, hang on. Let me have a look at what our stuff is, because I always forget. So, jump, shoot, balanced, and balanced. So if somebody fits in on the 4th line, they'll fit in on the 2nd line as well. Okay. And if they fit in on the 1st line, they'll probably fit in on the 3rd. Pinch cycle is our defensive pairing. Balance, balanced, hold the line, and cycle. Okay. So we're looking possibly for someone who fits in on the 3rd or the 1st line. Now there was a guy, wasn't it? Wasn't Chase on? Didn't he fit in? Isn't that what that thing said? Hopefully he's as balanced. So let's go right wing. I think it might have been. Oh, somebody's interested in him though. Yeah, forward line 1. He doesn't say anything for him. So what did he do? 32 points in 17.5 minutes played. 37 points in 15. And he played full season. I don't really know. 27 versus 30. 36 penalty minutes, 64 penalty minutes. So he doubled the penalty minutes Do we want a Chasson or do we want a Josh Anderson? I mean, maybe. We actually don't know what he is, though. It says, we don't know what Chasson is, though, either. What does Simmons work on? Borderline 4, I think it said, didn't it? Yeah. Very loyal, keeps emotions in check, but is not driven to win. Okay. What did he do? Ashton Reese. Right wing, a left-handed shot. I'm tempted to go after Josh Anderson here. Nobody wants him. Who wants him? Carolina are going after Chasson here. Anderson only wants... He's also 3 years younger. So he'd be playing a lot less time. He doesn't fit in on any scheme, though. I don't really like that. Whereas he says he fits in on the first forward line, which probably means he'd fit in on the third. So 3 years. Anderson only wants 2. Do we take a punt on Josh Anderson? Or do we take a punt on Wayne Simmons? Maybe we do. We are trying to get younger, aren't we? We are trying to get younger, so let's go after Josh Anderson here. We'll give him 1.8 for 2 years. And is that all we needed? Did we need a center? No, because we got Chartier, right? So essentially that third line's now going to be... I forgot our grinder's name. What's his name? Oh god, it's going to annoy me. That is going to annoy me. Ferland, right? Michael Ferland, is that? Yeah. Jesus. Ferland, Chartier, and then maybe Josh Anderson. Then the fourth line, we put Zajac down there. So you'd have like a Brandon Tanev, Zajac, and Zach McEwen on that right side, is my guess. That's what I would do. Then the top two lines you got, yeah, I think we're good. Oh, you right, Abby? Oh yeah, she just jumped down. You good? There you go, Abby. She just jumped off the table and wandered past. Probably on her way to get something for lunch, I guess. How's our AHL squad looking? Let's have a look at centers in the system. Grovek, Goudreau, and Duke. We could also play this guy. We could also play this guy. So we have enough there, I think. Left wingers, Eriksson, Gadjevich, Murray, Höglander. Yeah, we're fine there. Right wingers, we are struggling. We have Hoffman and that's it. Oh. Right. We also have Goldobin, possibly. Bailey, possibly. Okay, so there's 2 there. 3 with Boucher. Okay, so we're fine on forwards, I think. Goalies, we need a backup. No, we signed Eddie Lack, didn't we? Do we need a backup for this? Probably not, because we have Silovs. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think we need to do anything. So let's see if these guys are willing to join us. Completely different looking team now. Go forward up to what? 6th, something like that. Don't feel the role you've offered me is appropriate given my skill set. We're still going to try it. We'll just give him more money. So Brian Regier. Okay, let's try him again, shall we? Coaching staff. We are looking for hire a coach. Regier. Anybody see him? There he is. Okay, so he did not want 700 mil. 700 mil? Sorry, 700,000. So I'm going to go with... I really want him. I'm going to go... We'll go 800. We'll give him an extra 100,000. Hopefully he accepts. What are the other guys getting, actually? Yeah, the other guys are there as well, so... he should be pretty happy with that, I would have thought. Anyway. Let's see if we get our guys here. There we go. So Anderson has signed. Eddie Lack has signed. And so has Josh Anderson. Nemeth. What is Nemeth? We need a defenseman. I just realized that. Left-handed if he's a defenseman, and a defensive... top 4, though. What's his contract? He's 29. 3 years left at 2 mil. That's probably doable, you know. What do they want? A second and a fourth. And we get a third back and a defenseman. You know what? Because we do need that, right? Because Russell left. How old is he? How old is he? 29. Oh yeah. Thank you, New York. Thank you. All right, so that solved us with a problem, well, not a problem, but a possible issue that I completely forgot about. What do we got? So let's go signings. We have signed Eddie Lack and Josh Anderson. We knew that. Florida have signed Alec Martinez to a 4-year deal. The Devils signed both Thomas Tatar and a goalie, and Matt Murray. Nice. Winnipeg get Jeff Petrie for a year. Minnesota get Gallagher. Arizona sign Anastasiou. The Islanders get Jake Allen, Patrick Nemeth. So they signed Nemeth and then flipped him to us. And they signed Tyler Bozak as well. Carolina got Chason. San Jose get Mark Jankowski. Vegas get David Savard. Toronto signed Jake McCabe. Chicago, Joel Edmondson. Ian Cole goes to Colorado. Ivan Barbashev to Philly. Philippe Danault, Ottawa. Goligoski to Boston. Josh Lievo to Nashville. Dave Rittich to... Oh, maybe we should have moved him to Calgary. Oh, well. No big deal. So, Calgary now do not have a goalie, because Mosleekins was on the thing too, right? Washington get Jacob Vrana. Arizona get Radek Faksa. Winnipeg get Hyman. Buffalo get Galchenyuk. Oh, 5-year deal. That's a long term. And Montreal signed Brendan Sloan. Okay, good to know. So, I think what I'm going to do is, am I able to? Customize jerseys. Here we go. Let's see if we can customize our third line. Third jersey to match the alternate. To roughly match what we currently got, right? So I'm going to swap the white and the blue, I think. Let's see if we can do this. So jersey. There's jersey style, I want the jersey colors. Okay, let's see if we can do this, eh? So this one here, can I go blue? I could. Okay. So then the blue around here, I'm going to make that grey. What else we got? That I think I'm going to make white, if I may. Standard colors. Yeah, we'll make that white. We'll stick with the grey. Can't really see the player's name though, can you? We'll, I think, fix that later on though. What else we got here? Okay, so there is a blue stripe here. Okay, I'm going to make another stripe here, so we'll make that the grey as well. Or do we want the white? No, we'll go grey. And I think down here we're going to go the grey as well. What the hell is that? Oh, that's up there. Okay. That's in there. I don't know where that is. Oh, okay, that's there. Alright, well, I'm going to make this one... Okay. This one... Actually, no, that can stay blue, that's fine. And then this bit here, I'm going to make white. There we go. So it's sort of... It's not quite the same. Fonts, we are fine. But we do need to change that, don't we? Yeah, that needs to be a completely different color. I think if we go the blue, that might work. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Blue on the outside, the green there. Okay, so we do have that there. I'm going to make that the grey. So it stands out a little bit. Where's the other blue? Oh, back there. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's good. I think we're good. So we'll stick that, I think, as our jersey. Our third jersey. For now. Since it sort of matches what the Canucks currently use, right? So now we need to go with player numbers if we can. I can't do that though, can I? I cannot do that. Okay. Oh, can we do the assigned scouts? What do we got? Region, we know what we need here, right? So we've got 2 in the Q, 2 in the O, 2 in dub. Okay, so we got one too many AHL. So we got one in the AHL Central. Who else can go here? He could go in the US. Okay, he's probably in the US. US Central, is that what we need? US Central. Okay, you can go to USA East, actually. So, move you. Oh, I can't do that? I can't assign him yet? Alright, remind me that I need to move this guy over later. Alright, so let's check our trade block, I guess. Well, how much cap space do we have? After all those moves we made, how much do we got? 6 mil. Alright. Interesting. So let's sim to next season then, shall we? See if we can get preseason done at least. Silov's a 4th and a 5th for DeMello, and a 6th. Nah. We don't need another defenseman. Calgary get a 1st and a 2nd. Pittsburgh get Cassian and Mark Giordano. That's a pretty big move there. So Pittsburgh get their defenseman. Ben Sherratt. And a 7th for a 3rd and Silovs. No. Janmark and 2 5ths for a 3rd and a 4th. No. Florida get Joe Thornton and a 6th. And Montreal get a 1st in return. Wow. Lots of moves going on. Nathan Beaulieu for a 4th, a 5th, and Silovs again. He's a popular man. 4th and a 5th for Silovs and a 7th. No. He's going to be our backup in case anything goes wrong. No, I'm not trading Silovs. I know he's on the trade block, but I'm not doing it. Because I know that sometimes the thing pops up saying, oh, you haven't had any trades in a while. I don't want that. DeMello again. Vegas, want him as well? No. Don't care, boys. You're not getting him. It's just not happening. Okay, so now we see what our team is, huh? So, Ferland goes there. Tanev goes there. Anderson goes there. Duclair goes there. Nemesnikov goes here. Dubinsky is listed as a 3rd line guy, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Boucher. Okay, I'm going to put in Goldobin here for now. Defensively, what do we got? Hughes, Pulock, sorry. Dunn, Hamonic, Nemeth, and Troy Stetcher. So what numbers have we got? 22. Well, he can't have 22. He could have 30, but I don't really think he needs it. What's Duclair got? Duclair has number 10. He can't have that number. Anderson can have 76. That's fine. Oh, because Goldobin has 77. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll sort that out. I will sort that out. Goalies. Demko and Jim is fine. Okay, so let's roster moves here. So we want Zach McEwen. So he's got to come up. Oh, God damn it. So McEwen's got to come up. So is Fantenberg. And so has Eddie Lack. Defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Right wingers. Goldobin's going to go down. Boucher's going to go down. I think that's it. Okay, so now I've got to edit my lines. We do have to change Tanev back to a he doesn't really fit, does he? If I move Zajac down there and I bring in Chartier, what does that do for us? Okay. He doesn't fit in really anywhere, does he? Okay, so we'll keep Chartier out, I think. Is he listed as depth? I didn't check that, did I? Dubinsky's listed as a 3rd liner. He's listed as depth. Okay, so that's fine. So he can stay as depth. Defense, Hughes, Pulock, Dunn, Hamonic, Nemeth, Stetcher. He is lefty, isn't he? Yes. Sweet. Okay, so now we need the AHL. So let's see this. So this is just going to be best lines. What have we got? Rafferty. Okay, so Jet Wu is a right-handed shot, so he needs to play on the right side here. So does Bergman, actually. I'm going with Bergman over Rafferty. So that's what we're going to go with. Left, right there. Left, right, and then we got two righties on this line here. So, what is Chatfield? Minor top 6. He's listed as an other. Maybe I shouldn't play him. Maybe I should play Sortner. Though I do want to give him the time. Though he's listed as other, isn't he? Well, I'm sure we'll have defensemen who get injured, so that's fine. We'll go with that then. Offensively, what do we got? Hoglander is now on the first line. Reed Duke. Nikolai Goldobin. Gadjevit's on the second line. Okay, I'm willing to roll with this. Gudra can go there. It's a +1 and a minus. What is Duke? Is he a playmaker? Two-way forward. Okay. I don't think he's got particularly great face-offs. Is he? 77. 75 for him. 77 as well. Boucher can go up here. Okay, I think we need to give Hoglander Brett Murray. Oh, he's our power forward guy. Yeah, he needs to come over here. Oh, there we go. Boucher can go up there. We've got too many frickin' snipers now, that's the problem. He's listed as depth. So is he. Then Hoffman, Grauvik, and Perron. Uh-oh, I think it froze. It has frozen! Oh lord. Of course it has. Yeah, I can't even get out of it. Okay, hang on. I will... Oh, there we go. Whew. Don't know what the game was doing there. Okay. Back to edit lines. I want to see what he is. Oh, he's listed as a sniper. I do not want a sniper on that fourth line. Louis Eriksson, yes. Thank you, Louis. What is he listed as? Other. Okay, he can go there then. Oh, that fits perfectly. I want to give Hoglander the ice time. I guess that does mean I do want to give... probably do that, actually. And you know what? I'm going to give Jet Wu the time here. So Chatfield, thank you, but no. So he's 21. Chatfield is like, what, 22 or something? 25. Rafferty is 26. Top 2. Oh, he's listed as minor depth. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, Chatfield can stay off for now. Goalies. Killian for Carly, yep, that's fine. Demko and Jim. Okay, we're done. So let's go forward a couple days here. and we'll save, so if it does freeze, then we don't have to do it. Apparently Nolan Patrick's on the trade block. He never turned out for Philly, unfortunately. I think he had some health issues, didn't he? A few years back. Vander Kane is on the trade block. So is Braden Holtby. So did anything actually happen here? Oh, I wanted this, didn't I? Yep, that's what we're going to go with. So special teams, we would like Nemesnikov here. Besser goes there. Quinn on the side there. Zajac, no. Pulock can go here. Duclair. We need defensemen, don't we? Hang on. So Dunn is a left-handed shot, so we need Stetcher there. And then Dunn comes here as the left-handed blast from the point. Four-man power play, PT and Besser, Horvat, and do we want Raquel? Or do we want... Who's got better face-offs? He's only got 67, so no. It's going to be him and Duclair, I think. And then we're going to go Stetcher and Vince Dunn. Of course, Quinn will get a break. Right about now. I think we want Dubinsky there. Tanev we're going to change to a power forward. Oh. Yeah, so we're going to change him to a power forward, aren't we? So, we don't actually have a power forward anymore, do we? It's going to have to be Josh Anderson, isn't it? So, Pulock and Nemeth. And Hamanek. And we'll go Vince Dunn here. So we're going to swap these two. We'll give Pulock a little bit of time off there, I think. I also need to give Dubinsky the ice time, don't I? So I'm going to put him up there. We'll put Dubinsky alongside Pulock and yeah, we'll do this again. So Stetcher is probably going to get not in the power play here. We'll swap him around here. So we need Dubinsky needs the ice time though, doesn't he? Alright, if we put in Horvat here, does that do anything? Not really. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll give Horvat the ice time there. Extras, PD and Besser. No, we're going to go Duclair. And who do we want to give the time to here? Probably... I don't know. Do we want Raquel? He's already on that second line though, isn't he? No, we probably want a defenseman, don't we? So let's give it to Stetcher. Could also give it to Vince Dunn if we need to. But I like the idea of having a lefty and a righty as our extra guys. Shootout, PD, Besser, Quinn, Raquel, and Horvat. I don't see any need to change that. We have to change the numbers of a few people. And that'll be all she wrote for this episode, I feel. Captains and jerseys. Okay, here we go. So, Anderson can now have number 77 because Nikolai Goldobin is in the minors. Duclair cannot have number 10. You can have 9 if no one else has it. No one does, so... Alright, so Duclair, you can have number 9. Can't have 10, because that's Pavel Bure. So we can't do that. Raquel's got 67. Okay, so Patrick Nemeth cannot have number 22. That's Danny Sedin. He can have 24, though. I'll give him number 24, that's fine. There you go, buddy. So what do we got here? Horvat. Petey and Besser. I think I'm going to take off Petey here. And I think I'm going to give it to Stetcher. Then goalies. Why is Reimer number 47? What number did Reimer have when he was at Toronto, by the way? Is he 34? Yeah, let me see if I can find that. James, how do you spell his name? James Reimer. He wears number 47 for Carolina. What did he wear for... Yeah, he was number 34, so I don't really understand that. He can have his 34 back. There you go, Jim. You can't have 43, because that's obviously Quinn. But yeah, I thought he was 34. Yeah. Alright, so... Did anyone grow? Probably not, eh? He's still listed as a backup. He's listed as a starter. Oh yeah, we got to put that over, don't we? We got to change that back to rotate goalie on. I wonder if we could probably get Nolan Patrick, actually. I think he's listed as a power forward, isn't he? Oh, I got to change Tanev to a power forward, don't I? He's currently listed as a two-way. I don't know why he's listed as a two-way. In my eyes, he is definitely a power forward. He's that kind of player. Energy, impact kind of guy. So I don't understand why in this he's listed as a two-way. We'll change it. I'd laugh if it said, no, he's already a power forward. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to change him to an enforcer. That'd be nice. Where is it? Power forward. There we go. I do like how Brendan Tanev plays the game. I do like him as a player. I wish he played for the Vancouver Canucks, but he does not. He does in this universe. So I guess that's something. So a very different looking lineup now, huh? You have... Nemesnikov is the oldest on that first line at 28 years old. So basically similar to what we had with Brock Nelson. Oh, I gotta change Petey to a two-way forward. Can't have two playmakers on that first line. I'll do that right now. Petey is worth it to be a two-way forward because he does do real good defensively as well. And if we're struggling on the power play, on the penalty kill, I will definitely change him back onto, or not change him back, but I will definitely put him onto that line. So there we go. So we got a playmaker, two-way forward, sniper combination on that first line now. We got Nemesnikov, PT, and Besser. So as I said, Nemesnikov is the eldest on that. Left wing playmaker, center, two-way forward, and then a right wing sniper. Two lefties, and Besser with the right shot. Ricard Raquel is a center, but in this one he's not got great face-off, so he's going to be our left winger. So he can play there. Horvat in the middle has been real good for us. He doesn't really fit. Nemesnikov does. Does he fit better? Not really, actually, so we'll keep that there. Duclair doesn't really fit either, but he takes a lot of shots. I'm hoping that will give us a bit of a boost for us there. So yeah, again, you got playmaker, two-way forward, and sniper. Two right-handed shots this time, and lefty with Horvat. Ferland, the grinder, on the third line, alongside Zajac as a two-way forward, and Josh Anderson, the power forward. And then the fourth line, you got Brandon Tenev, who we just changed to a power forward. Dubinsky is a two-way forward, and McEwen as a grinder. Defensively, you got Quinn, offensive defenseman, Pulok's a two-way, Dunn is a two-way, Hamanek's a defensive defenseman, so is Nemeth, and Troy Stetcher is a two-way defenseman. All three lines have a left and right combo, and then in net, you got Thatcher, Demko, and Jim Reimer. That's what we're going to roll with for Season 3. Very different looking team to what we had at the start of the stream. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a lot younger, obviously, with Pulok instead of Subban, Dunn instead of Hamanek, Dunn instead of Brody. You've got who else did we get? There's somebody else. Duclair instead of Toffoli. But I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to go, I guess, and do some recording for YouTube, eh? Got to get the next episode for the F1 Manager, which will be on Saturday. Do have one coming up on Wednesday, of course. Next one, which is already recorded. I've already started editing that. Oh, yeah, I don't know why a lot of these things now in our OBS thing is not working properly. I just see that not really working. But anyway, let's go to the chat. I will see if I can figure out what... Yeah, none of my links are working or anything, eh? Anyway, on both YouTube and Twitter, I should be as TezGM99. And then over on Instagram, I should be as Mystic Tez. I don't know why OBS has just decided not to show any of that now. I don't get that. But anyway, I will play around and see if we can get rid of that, or get it back, I should say. And hopefully we can get it all back. That's the plan anyway. I thought we might get up to some gameplay in this episode, but I guess we did not. That's fine. It's a very different looking team now. And hopefully this one can do a bit better for us in the playoffs, eh? Than what we managed. If you are liking what we are doing, you are more than welcome to subscribe if you so desire. I'll have to check what exactly was on there, but I thought we had a fair bit that's not there now all of a sudden. Anyway, yeah, if you're liking what we're doing, you can always, if you're feeling generous, you can always donate to the stream. You can subscribe either through Twitch or Amazon Prime. You can donate directly via PayPal if you desire, or if you want to rep the channel, you can pick up some merch over on our Streamlabs store. Links to all of that should be on our About section on our profile. Our next stream will be Friday morning. It'll be an hour earlier. I'll be doing it at 9 a.m. my time, so 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern, purely because we have an appointment at 12:30, so I don't know if we'll be able to finish the stream and get ready to do that in time. So I'm not going to bother trying. I'm just going to stream an hour earlier and do it that way. Next evening stream will be next Friday as well, and that will be at the regular time. So yeah, we'll be back with Vikings Wolves of Midgard then, and of course on Friday morning we'll be starting Season 3 with the new look Vancouver Canucks. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Thanks for watching, everybody. The YouTube video will be out on Wednesday and Saturday. That's the 2 days that I've dedicated for that. So yeah, have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will catch you later. Thanks for watching.